on some shit real quick, okay? My lip is funny. So it's really funny seeing how many people are genuinely pressed that people change from high school. They be like, well, it blows my mind that I'm different from high school. You should be different from high school. You should be, especially if you were 10 years out. You were almost 30 years old. And you are baffled that you are not the same person in high school. Come on, dog. I would be mad at myself if I was the same person from high school. My first video says, what do you want to be when you grow up? Myself and better. Myself 10 years from now and better. Come on. Come on. The core things that make me will not change. I'm still going to be the same goofy, happy-go-lucky motherfucker. But the things that were shown to me that needed to be changed about myself, I'm going to take note. I will change those things. Because I'm someone that if I put my hand on a stove and I notice it's hot, I'm going to take my fucking hand off the stove. I'm not going to keep putting my hand on the stove and burning my hand. Because I'm not going to go, that felt weird. Let me put it back and figure out what that sensation is. No, the sensation is discomfort. The sensation is hot. The sensation is pain. Let me remove my hand. It shouldn't take 4 to 5 touches or more for you to realize that you should not put your hand there. I've been through too much shit in the last 10 years to be like, nah, I don't think I gotta change. The only situation that got repeated was the biggest identifier for me that was like, yeah, bitch, you need to change. Because you're rationalizing the situation like, oh, well, it keeps happening to you because you keep putting yourself in this situation. You want to do those things, so you keep putting yourself in that situation. That's why it keeps happening to you. Don't do that shit and it won't happen to you. Yeah, don't do that shit and it won't happen to you. But and like maybe if I tiptoed around it, if I did it a certain way, it wouldn't happen. But it kept happening. So I was like, you know what? I just gotta exit all out completely. Because this is, if y'all don't want to be spiritual and say God, this is the universe telling me to stop fucking doing it. Because at the end of the day, I can tell myself I'm happy doing whatever I want to be doing. But when that shit happens to me, I'm not happy. I gotta go do what I'm doing to make me happy twice as much. So I don't think about what happened to me. Because that was my logic. Tell me that ain't your logic. Oh, let me go have fun so I don't think about the bullshit I just went through. Yeah, that all those people telling you you're exiting your reality. How many different ways does someone have to tell you that shit for you to fucking get a fucking light bulb and have that shit like really make sense to you? Like 97? Oh, okay. The year you were born? Oh, okay. Because it's like anybody under fucking 26, 25 is not comprehending the shit. And then you get mad when somebody calls you out on your age. Well, you're having like senioritis and you're mad because your friends are changing. Listen to what the fuck you're saying. You're mad because your friends are changing. Shouldn't you be mad because your friends are not changing? Damn. Hey, ain't you talk to such and such? They still doing the same old shit from high school. We've been 10 years out of high school. They ain't progressed. They ain't trying to start a business. They ain't trying to like get no money. They ain't trying to do yeah. That's the shit you should be talking about somebody. Not, oh, did you hear about such and such? They got a job. They're trying to start a business. You hear what the fuck you're talking about? You're talking about someone that's trying to progress their life. That's you're talking shit about them because they're trying to do better. Because they are doing it better. Oh, they got a place by themselves. They live on their own. They don't live with roommates. They don't live with their parents anymore. They haven't lived with their parents in years. What else can I say that you talking shit about and you mad? So you're mad at that person for changing. Oh, they keep going to school. They still going to school. They better in their lives, and you're talking shit about that. Why? They keep telling me to do better. I tell them that, I'm starting a business, and they're like, yeah, did you think about this, or did you talk to this person because they're doing that too? They trying to like link you up with other people that are doing the same thing, or they could, just trying to get you to network with other people. You're talking shit about them because they're trying to link you with other business people. What the fuck? Do you hear yourself? Mind blown, really. Like, fucking mind blown. This is the only shit you will ever hear me talk about somebody, because it is fucking mind blowing. How are you gonna talk shit about someone that is trying to speak life into you? Oh, she don't make those videos anymore. She doesn't rant. Did you look for them? Maybe I'm trying to monetize. Maybe I put them in a different place. Oh, my videos, they uplift you. People can relate to them. Y'all stop fucking with them. I said something that hurt your feelings, so you stop liking them. So I took it to where motherfuckers were liking them. Or that one day they will like them. Fuck y'all. Y'all don't get to see them. If you want to see it, you gotta look for it. If you want to see it, you gotta ask me for it. Because right now, I've removed that ability for you to have that access to me. I am somebody that will remove access from me. Try that shit. Maybe you won't be so pressed about what the motherfuckers are doing. Like, you want to hear this kind of shit? Don't be a fucking weirdo. Like, and when I'm thinking about, like, you want it to be elaborated in a sense that you can understand. How do people keep friends with longevity? I've had friends for over 20 years. Over 22 years, because I've had friends since I was 5 years old. Other than keeping fucking basic contact and saying, hey, how you doing? What's going on in your life? What, that's what's up. We'll link up. We'll have lunch. We'll do whatever. We'll kick it. We'll check in. Doesn't matter how long it's fucking been. You check in. Whenever y'all got the chance, y'all will make the time. Okay? Being busy is okay. Don't cut off your busy friend because they're living life. It's okay to have other friends. It's okay to have a job. It's okay to grow up. It's okay to allow life to keep progressing. Okay? Don't trip. If you're upset about it, you need to focus on shit that's gonna move your life forward. Okay? I'm gonna let you know that right now. Just like the married couple, just like your friends, you're gonna need to allow them to change and accept the things that are going to change, and parts of them are going to change throughout the time period of you knowing them, from the time that you first met them to the end. Okay? I'm in a relationship. I've been in a relationship for 4.5 years, a little over. We are not the same people from when we first got together 4 years ago. We are not the same people from 2 fucking years ago. We understand that we are going to change. We understand that we have changed. If we expected each other to be the same person from when we first met, we would not be where we are today. We have every intention of going for the long run. So we have every intention of accepting each other for everything that's going to change, and so on and so forth. If you ask people that have been married for a long ass time, What's their little secret? Allow them to change. Allow them to be who they are. Allow them to do what they're going to do to be happy. Allow them, basically, don't be fucking codependent. If they have other friends, allow them to go out by themselves with other friends so they can get off their chest whatever they fucking need to do without you there, without worrying about they gotta censor themselves for you, whatever the fuck it is. Let them say whatever they need to say. Let them talk about whatever the fuck they need to talk about without you hovering. So they can de-stress. So they can mold into the better person that they need to be for you. So they can be there for you when the time comes. Because if they never get the chance to de-stress, to decompress, to talk about whatever they need to talk about that doesn't involve you, that you know, whatever it is, if they don't get that time away from you, if they don't feel that they can talk to you, they don't get the time to, you know, rack through their brain and be like, okay, let me say this to them, they will never come back and tell you what's on their chest. You will never get to discuss it because you spent all that fucking time thinking, processing it in your brain, this is how they're going to react. This is how they react to everything else with everyone else. So when I take the time to say how I feel, they're going to lose their shit. Years out of high school, I've changed. I've done what I needed to do for me to make myself better, because I can't keep living for everybody else. They are gonna be the ones to take care of me when I get sick, when I can't walk anymore, when I can't talk anymore, when I can't fucking feed myself anymore. Them motherfuckers weren't there. They aren't there when I'm spending 2 weeks in the goddamn hospital. They don't come. I'm not gonna come out and do what the fuck they want me to do, because when it comes down to the nitty gritty, they ain't here. Take care of yourself first. Don't love anybody else on this fucking planet more than you love your goddamn self. And motherfuckers are out here like, oh, well, they didn't do this in high school. I may have told you a lot in high school, what you consider a lot, but I am a person of fucking depth. I didn't tell you half as much as you thought you knew. First off, because I didn't fucking trust anybody. So I may have trusted you like right here, but the real depth I need to trust you, anyone, to really tell them shit that really means something to me, like something if you wanted to really know it, you need to ask me. You need to be up here, dog. You see how that shit's off screen? Yeah, because that's a massive amount of trust. No one ever asked me, and I'm not. Look, it was more of, I'm gonna come to you with my promise first because I trust you. Cool, you trust me, that's cool. I ain't never gonna disrespect your trust. A lot of people trust me. A lot of people did trust me or whatever. I respect that. I ain't gonna fuck that up. So we spent most of the time talking about everybody else. Didn't nobody ever ask about me. By the time the conversation was done, they got whatever they needed off their chest. They left. They never asked how I was doing. I always look like I'm okay. Happy-go-lucky. Whatever it is, the strong friend, right? Can't ever have no problems because I'm friendly, I'm fun. So I didn't. But I had a lot more than you thought. Because, you know, what's that rule? You know, what happens at home stays at home. Highest raised. Don't judge a book by its cover, but allow motherfuckers to change, because shit happens in motherfuckers' lives that makes them change. They meet motherfuckers in their life that allow them, that let them to change. They let them know it's okay to not be okay. They let them know it's okay to be different, to change. All that good shit, you feel me? So don't get mad when you get cut out of life because you didn't give someone that opportunity to be open to change. You feel me? Like, just accept that you don't have access to that person anymore. You can try to mend a broken relationship, but it's up to you to try to mend that broken relationship because it's not the other person's job. Not everybody, especially not the person that spent all those years watering the one side of friendship, needs to keep watering the one side of friendship. Step your shit up and start watering your side of the friendship, and maybe they'll come back and start watering their side of the friendship again. But to keep expecting them to keep watering one side of a friendship ain't gonna go down. You feel me? Like, it's a waste of energy. Good luck though.